Welcome to the LA Galaxy Countdown to First Kick. The LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
It's come down to the final four matches, and during this international break, there is no rest for the Los Angeles Galaxy. Tonight, it's Chapter 2 of the dreaded Cali Clasico. Live from Stanford Stadium, the LA Galaxy pay a visit to the San Jose Earthquakes. Hey everybody, great to have you along once again right here on Galaxy Radio, wherever you may be listening. I am Christian Miles, and oh my, what a difference 1 week can make. Last week at this time, Los Angeles coming off one of their worst matches of the entirety of 2022 following a 3-0 trouncing by the Vancouver Whitecaps up in British Columbia, a game that saw the Galaxy listless in possession, flat, altogether impotent in attack. Then 3 days later, the Galaxy pull off a swashbuckler against the Colorado Rapids, ripping the Rapids for 4 in a nearly flawless, perfect performance in a 4-1 victory, and ending thereby a 4-match winless run. Indeed, night and day, and in fact, head coach Greg Vanney called the performance much more purposeful, more intense. We were more direct. We got those runs forward. In fact, it was the complete opposite of the Vancouver defeat just 3 days prior. The key, of course, turning possessions into the attack by being direct, and the Galaxy really backing it up in terms of statistics, ripping the Colorado Rapids apart for 12 shots on target, and once again, dominating possession. But it's what they did with this possession that was altogether such a departure from what we saw against the Vancouver Whitecaps. It's left the Galaxy now, of course, in the 7th position in the Western Conference. Victory tonight could see them move as high as 5th place, level on points with the Portland Timbers, as LA do own the tiebreaker on most of the teams in front of them in this big game in hand. The Galaxy looking to take advantage of that game in hand. But what about their adversaries? San Jose already eliminated. However, they can play the role of spoiler tonight. We shall see. When we return, we'll take a closer look at San Jose and tell you why they don't have anything to lose. Plus, a little bit later, we'll have the first 11 brought to you by Modelo. It's the Cali Clasico. The Galaxy away to San Jose. The pregame show rolls on.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/new member. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Just about 15 minutes from kickoff, here is the LA Galaxy. It's Chapter 2 of the Cali Clasico, and the only game in the MLS docket tonight, and the Galaxy with everything to play for, a chance to move into the top 5 and continue that feel-good factor after a marvelous performance last weekend at Dignity Health Sports Park that saw them wreck the Rapids by a score of 4-1. But what about these San Jose Earthquakes? They are circling the chum like sharks in the water, coming in the 14th position, dead last. This team has absolutely nothing to play for, but the right to play the role of spoiler against this Galaxy team, which they do, and you know they want to do. A team that comes in off a 3-match winless run, not exactly ripping up as of late. In fact, their last victory coming back on the Labor Day weekend in that 2-0 triumph over the Vancouver Whitecaps. But they did manage to take a positive against a team higher up in the table from them in a 1-1 draw last weekend at the expense of FC Dallas that were down to 10 men in the second half. And once again, it was that man, Jeremy Ebobisse, who's been absolutely fantastic this season, scoring 16 goals. In fact, one of them coming in the last meeting between these two when San Jose strolled into Carson and took 3 points following a 3-2 win over the Galaxy early in July. So indeed, San Jose, a team that's really been decimated by all kinds of changes. They will be a little bit depleted right now tonight. Unavailable for them will be Iron Montero, who's on international duty. The Galaxy also missing 3 players due to international duty themselves, as Martin Cáceres, Eric Zavaleta, as well as Kelvin Lerdam have been called up during this FIFA international break. So both teams kind of chopping and changing and trying to adjust. But San Jose going through upheaval. Of course, Luchi Gonzalez was brought on board in the mid-season, coming over from August 17th to replace Matias Almeida, a team that really wasn't hitting their stride with the Argentine. And now Gonzalez, after his famed stint at FC Dallas, trying to bring this team back into the prominence that we saw. They've really fallen upon hard times as of late. And Gonzalez now looking with one eye on the future and perhaps trying to put those building blocks in place. He's got some really good pieces here in the form of Jackson Ewell, as well as Cade Cowell, the youngster, and of course Christian Espinosa, who also scored in the last meeting against the Galaxy. But it's all about Ebobisse leading the line. He's really flourished since moving from Portland last year, relishing that role as a number 9, a natural striker position. He has responded in kind, but he can't do it all by himself. One solid factor for them, increasing solidity at the back. Luchi Gonzalez trying to stabilize, even though they were shelled by Cincinnati for 6 goals 2 weeks ago. They managed to capture things a little bit better, allowing just 2 in a 2-1 defeat 10 days later to the Colorado Rapids and holding FC Dallas to just 1 goal the last time out. They'll look to build upon that tonight. All right, time for us to take a quick break. When we return, we'll tell you who's in and who's out, all the first-team news you can handle. It's a big one tonight. The Cali Clasico, the Galaxy, away to San Jose. The pregame show rolls on after this.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win big with a free BRC burrito from El Pollo Loco and the LA Galaxy. At home games this season, when the Galaxy score before halftime, Loco Rewards members get a free BRC burrito with the purchase of a large drink. Download the Loco Rewards app and cheer on the Galaxy for your chance at a free BRC. Plus, enjoy Loco Rewards benefits like exclusive offers, points with every purchase, and even faster curbside pickup. El Pollo Loco, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
In the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/new member. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
We love you, and where you go, we'll follow, because we support LA, and that's the way we like it.
Countdown to kickoff continues 9 minutes away between Chapter 2 of the Cali Classic as the LA Galaxy paid a visit to the San Jose Earthquakes. This is the game at hand, one that was rescheduled. It was supposed to be played earlier this summer, but due to power outages up in Northern California, it has been postponed in this international break. One game that San Jose play every season at Stanford Stadium. You can bet the Earthquakes are up for it. 79 feet between these two. The Galaxy with a slight edge, 6 more wins than San Jose, 28 victories, the other 16 resulting in draws. Everything to play for tonight, and that will take us to our starting 11. Brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, for those with a fighting spirit. We'll begin with Greg Vanny and the LA Galaxy. A couple of changes from the team that absolutely demolished the Colorado Rapids 7 days ago. Was closed up, suspended tonight after being given the red card in the second half against the Rapids, placing him in a 4-3 setup. Kevin Cabral is expected to take up a role on that right-hand side, and in defense, Martin Cáceres, who is away on international duty with Little Y, its way as Derek Williams is recalled in central defense to partner Sega Koulibaly, and has been the first choice central defense partnership throughout large stretches of the season by head coach Greg Vanny. Jonathan Bond in goal, Julian Araujo is coming on perhaps his best performance of 2022, already with 8 assists, tops of the team. Raheem Edwards shouldering things on the left-hand side. Gaston Brugman, brilliant against Colorado, scoring a brace in his first goals in the Galaxy shirt. And Ricky Bruges, that midfield magic is back. He's been an absolute revelation since his transfer from Barcelona last month. Already a hand in 7 goals so far in just 7 games, scoring 2 himself. Mark Delgado leading at number 8, and of course, Chicharito Hernandez has scored twice against San Jose in their last visit up into Northern California, which resulted in a 1 win. He's up there with things that goes along the campaign, and that means to his Italians tonight. Already primed and pumped and ready to go. Sammy Rossier, Julian's left-hand side, and the other freshman, Kevin Cabral, like him. It's a Nazi team that was much more comfortable the last time out. Was more continuing personnel with tactics. It looks as though they have found the first 11 under their best setup. Now, similarly, as we check on the first 11 here for Richie Gonzalez and the San Jose Earthquakes, they like to play that 4-3. They want to play open. Gone are the days of Matias Almeida and the marking system and the rigidity and the times of conceding all kinds of goals. Yeah, San Jose going to make some changes themselves. In fact, 3 from the team that drew last weekend in Northern California against the 10-man 17-year-old U.S. men's national team under-20 star, getting a chance to run out for the first time as an MLS starter. He is joined by the former UCLA Bruin Jackson Buell, playing attacking role in midfield. He read those through balls, a clever passer, provides more of a direct threat, very good on the dribble, a long attack on the left-hand side. Expect to see the goalkeeper Cabral, who scored 2 already this season. In fact, 2 against the Galaxy in his career. He scored last year in that 3-1 loss for San Jose. Should try to get back on track tonight. Christian Espinosa reinserted into the first 11, wide on the right, designated player from Argentina. Expect him to drift underneath and kind of provide that conduit and create a pipeline to Jeremy Abodise, already 15 with 16 goals. So there are your first 11 brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standards for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, for those who find spirit. So the groundwork is laid. We've got you all primed and ready to go. We're going to step aside one more time, but when we return, we get down to the serious business at hand. It's the first half kickoff. The Cali Clasico, LA, going to San Jose. Kickoff next.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/new member. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Win big with a free BRC burrito from El Pollo Loco and the LA Galaxy. At home games this season, when the Galaxy score before halftime, Local Rewards members get a free BRC burrito with the purchase of a large drink. Download the Local Rewards app and cheer on the Galaxy for your chance at a free BRC. Plus, enjoy Local Rewards benefits like exclusive offers, points with every purchase, and even faster curbside pickup. El Pollo Loco, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
It's finally here. It's the second edition of the Cali Classico. Great to have you along, folks, wherever you may be listening. This is Galaxy Radio, and I am Christian Miles, bringing you all of the action tonight. The Galaxy with everything to play for, taking command, masters of their own destiny in terms of reaching the playoffs and hoping not to miss it for a fifth time in 6 seasons. They come in on 43 points, level with 8th place Real Salt Lake, but with the edge in terms of the first tiebreaker being victories, as well as that second tiebreaker, by the way, being goal differential. But positive to positive is what the Galaxy are looking to strive for tonight. A win will take them as high as the 5th place, level on points with the Portland Timbers, but should they emerge victorious and take all the points out of Northern California tonight, they would assure themselves of that 5th spot by way of that first tiebreaker with 13 wins as compared to 11 for the Timbers. And with one eye on the top 4, well, it's not out of reach, as they would only be 1 point adrift of 4th place Nashville. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves right now. San Jose trying to play the role of wrecking ball, dead last in the Western Conference. It's a team that really doesn't have anything to lose. They're playing with house money right now, currently on 31 points, 12 points out of the playoff pace, and of course eliminated after a 2-1 defeat back on September 14th to the Colorado Rapids. So expect them to play some players that really will operate with freedom tonight and have a chance to assert themselves and prove their wares looking ahead to next season. The changes have already been made for San Jose, as Luchi Gonzalez came in to replace Matias Almeida, who was let go on August 17th. Gonzalez, previous MLS experience with FC Dallas, he himself sacked just a year ago from FC Dallas and looking to resurrect his career. He's got some good pieces here, but he knows going against the Galaxy, this is a derby game. Anything can go. Throw current form out the window, current scoring form. This one is all about points. Points very much the priority over performance for both of these two, namely Los Angeles, who has so much more to lose. Make no mistake, the Los Angeles Galaxy have all the pressure on their shoulders right now. They will be looking to capitalize here tonight. We shall see. As I mentioned, the 112th time these two will tangle. And I tell you what, the Galaxy have had the edge in terms of all-time meetings between these two, with 43 wins compared to 33 for San Jose, the other 35 resulting in draws. But just the 79th time they've met in league competition, and the Galaxy a 6-game edge to the 28 victories for the San Jose Earthquakes team that has taken just 7 wins, the fewest amount in Major League Soccer, as we are underway from Stanford Stadium, capacity 50,000 plus, as two of the charter members of Major League Soccer go head-to-head here for the 112th time. The Galaxy going from right to left, if you have a screen in front of you, in their City of Dreams classic white kick, and trying to play some expansive possession-oriented football. In fact, turning possessions into attacks by being direct with that possession really is priority and job one, as Sega Koulibaly will send it all the way back for Derek Williams, the Germany-born Irish international. Williams, one of 2 changes to the 4-3-3 setup tonight for Greg Vanney. He and Kevin Cabral coming in for the suspended Douglas Costa and Martin Cáceres, who is away with Uruguay on international duty. Galaxy, not a lot of injuries, just Johnny Perez and Jorge Villafaña, who's been a long-term casualty. Ricky Puig now finding his way into the San Jose half. This is Sammy Grancier, keeps his spot, and he's upended on the right-hand side by his countryman, Paul Marie, who is operating at right back. The Quakes also going with that 4-3-3 tonight. Centrally, it'll be Delgado, and just behind him, the anchor, Gaston Brugman. As they say in Mexico, the contención, but the Galaxy have coughed it up, and Cade Cowell providing the thrust. Ibobisi is in, closed down well by Kevin Cabral, and the referee deeming it shoulder to shoulder. Alex Chilowitz had a great look at it, but right off the bat, the rapidity and pace of the San Jose team and how good they are in counterattacks, clearly evident. And Jeremy Ibobisi loves scoring goals against this Galaxy team. He struck in each of the last 2 meetings against Los Angeles. And now looking for a 3rd consecutive win against the Galaxy. Delgado chopped down, free kick for LA as he's brought to ground by the Brazilian Judson. San Jose making those 3 changes from the team that took points off of FC Dallas. It's a team here in San Jose that's kind of elevated their performance against better opposition. Not only taking points against FC Dallas, twice doing so against Austin and Nashville, as well as Real Salt Lake, and notable defeats against this same Galaxy team, as well as LAFC and the Portland Timbers, and also a little notch in their belt, knocking the Seattle Sounders out of the U.S. Open Cup in the process. The Galaxy back in possession. Raheem Edwards over to the Frenchman, Koulibaly, who missed out a couple of games ago against Vancouver, reinserted, returning from suspension alongside Williams. Here's Julian Araujo, who was quite magnificent last weekend. The Galaxy looking for more direct balls forward, and it's played in, but swept away to safety. Julian Araujo instrumental in that victory, setting up the Galaxy's third goal for Chicharito Hernandez, who bagged his 15th of the season just a half an hour in. What a start it was from LA. They found themselves up 3-0 at halftime in what was possibly the best 45 minutes we've seen from the Galaxy in the last 3 or 4 years. It's broken now for Gaston Brugman, the Uruguayan, finding his way to Julian Araujo, the kid from Lompoc here in Southern California. Ricky Puig out of Catalonia now sends it forward. An inverted run from Edwards leaves it for Delgado, and the overlap from Julian Araujo has been given freer creative license, and he's playing more natural and casual. Puig caught in possession and only too happy to claim it now are the Quakes, looking to break near side as they play it for Cristian Espinosa. An exquisite first touch, but well positioned is Derek Williams to extinguish that counter-attacking threat. Williams with fresh legs after being rested last weekend. 10 days since he last featured for Los Angeles in that 3-0 whitewashing by the Vancouver Whitecaps. But here's Puig now, who's found that pocket of space, just driving at this back four. Lays it off for Raheem Edwards. They're rocked on their heels, San Jose, but Judson able to recover. What a pace there is to this one from the get-go, as it's brought in by Nico Sakiris. His father, Sean, actually works for the Los Angeles Galaxy as an LA Galaxy under-17 coach and for the Development Academy. Sakiris' family, very prominent in California soccer circles. So San Jose in possession, 4.5 minutes after kickoff, no goals. Cristian Espinosa locating Jeremy Abobise, the French-born American, dropping into a deeper role. It's worked its way out wide to this left-hand side for Cowell, who provides all kind of pace and power. Once again, asserting himself on that left-hand side of the attack, Cowell. Certainly appears that he is going to be a bright spot for San Jose and a prospect for the U.S. men's national team, even though he has been left out of Greg Berhalter's plans in this most recent FIFA international window for the United States. Back to Jonathan Bond under some pressure right now, trying to play out and calm as you like. Locates Raheem Edwards, who did well to keep it in, but coughs it up. And here comes Espinosa on the edge of the Galaxy box. It's crossed out in front, LA. A little at 6s and 7s, as they say. And San Jose able to corral it and restore possession. Back to Rodriguez, the Brazilian center back. He'll be partnering Big Tanner Beeson, the American, with Nathan out wide. 2 Brazilians, a Frenchman and an American in that back four. It's an unchanged back 5. JT Marcinkowski in goal for San Jose. But it's Galaxy right now, operating in possession, and able to win it back at midfield. And Puig strides into the San Jose half. Wide this near side on the left for Sami Rossier. And he'll be supported by Gaston Brugman. What a performance from the Uruguayan. His best outing in his 11 since coming over in the mid-season. 2-goal performance against the Rapids. He showed a nice link and understanding, not just with Ricky Puig, but in games past as well. With the Spaniard Victor Vasquez, who's available as a substitute tonight. Here's Rossier, who keeps his starting spot for a second consecutive game, finding his way to Puig, now in his 8th appearance with the Galaxy. Delgado, this is promising, and Julian Araujo arrives, but gets caught in 2 minds, and his cross very much overcooked. But the build-up play, very good from Los Angeles, funneled through by Puig, played in by Delgado. Unfortunately, it's Araujo flubbing his lines at the last possible step. Los Angeles trying to piece together good possession. And possession hasn't been a problem for them, folks, in recent weeks, but possession with a purpose, and that was the difference between the Vancouver game and the last time out, that 4-1 win over the Colorado Rapids. San Jose 0, LA nil from Stanford Stadium. The pitch not in exactly pristine condition, but Galaxy looking to make the best of it as Kevin Cabral gets it touched. Here is Mark Delgado, the former Toronto FC man. Plays it forward for an onside Julian Araujo, and Cabral able to keep it. Nice flick from the Frenchman, who's come under a lot of criticism from fans and the media for a lack of production in the final third. Delgado whips it in, takes a deflection, and it will be the Galaxy with a chance to go forward, but Cabral couldn't quite get it, so a goal kick now for the San Jose Earthquakes. Galaxy fans, 2023 season ticket memberships are now available. Don't miss out on a moment of home action next year. The Galaxy are for LA by LA. Join now. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY or just visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets for more information. 0-0 our score. Always a high-scoring affair between these two. 5 the last time they met in a 3-2 win on July 13th in Carson. 3 the last time they met in the last meeting of 2021, which was also a San Jose win in Carson. The Galaxy do have that feather in their cap, putting 3 past San Jose last June in 2021, as Chicharito with the brace, along with the San Jose own goal, led the Galaxy to a 3-1 triumph. Luchi Gonzalez looking on with earnest anticipation. Once again, the Galaxy preferring that right-hand side, but Araujo's ball easily cut out. Here's Judson, the experienced campaigner from Brazil, now in his 3rd season with the Quakes. Wide to this near side for Christian Espinosa, who's dropped in, and great link play now for Paul Hameli, who's joined the attack going forward. He's bundled over from behind by his countryman, Grancier, and the referee waves it on. A sensational first touch, and here comes Ricky Puig, wielding his magic wand wide to the right-hand side. Cabral sends one in aimlessly, and once again caught in 2 minds. He had the targets of Grancier as well as Edwards, and once again a promising move falling apart in the final third from Kevin Cabral. Everything but that final piece in the jigsaw, and so goes the story for Kevin Cabral, the 22-year-old designated player who came through the PSG youth system. Cabral actually celebrating his 23rd birthday in July. But a couple of good moves here from the Galaxy. First it was Araujo, and then it was Cabral. Both final balls going askew. The Galaxy have one of the better XG ratings in Major League Soccer, along with their 51 goals. It's a team that's really had a chance to carve up an XG that's 4th best in MLS at 54.5, so underperforming that by 3.5 goals. Stats are stats. They don't tell the whole story. I don't put much stock in them. It's about how you play, passing the eyeball test. And here comes San Jose taking advantage of the turnover. Ibobise halfway up the Galaxy half, plays it wide, and once again, just too heavy for the pacey Cade Cowell, operating on the left-hand side of that 4-3-3. But the replay showing Ricky Puig freeing himself up on a brilliant first touch, taking 2 players out of it. And really an overcooked, misguided ball. Caught in 2 minds, you'd have to say, from Kevin Cabral, who had Raheem Edwards making an inverted run to that near post, left to right as well, as Grancier camped out in the penalty area. Here's Derek Williams, however, the Galaxy in possession. Back now to Gaston Brugman. What an acquisition he's proven to be from Parma. In is Cabral, squares it, but food and drink for Judson, as it fell sweetly to the feet of the Brazilian. Koulibaly able to gather it once again, and here is Brugman. Such a smooth, elegant operator in central midfield. Araujo arrives, squares it out in front. Chicharito sets himself. Chicharito buries it. It is exquisite. It is brilliant. And at the 3rd time of acting, Chicha has done it again. His 3rd goal against the Quakes since coming to Major League Soccer, and his 16th on the season. It's LA 1, the San Jose Earthquakes 1 here in this Cali Clasico. It was brilliantly orchestrated, and Julian Araujo, a simple ball in, a superb first touch from the Mexico man, who sets himself up flawlessly with the left, and he buries it with his left as well into the side netting, corner pocket, and nothing Marcinkowski could do. Take a bow, Chicharito, the Galaxy in dreamland early on. The goal in the 12th minute, and Chicharito Hernandez, who has made a habit of scoring some big goals. That's 9 in 10 for Mexico's all-time leading goal scorer. And I tell you what, the Galaxy supporters who made their way up by 5, richly rewarded, but a well-worked team goal from LA. And that has them in the driver's seat, just the beginning that they wanted, and not undeserved. After some salvos fired by Araujo and Cabral, they finally get it right. And what kind of a response will we see right now from the Northern Californians as Espinosa goes to ground? Williams only too happy to oblige. Possession short-lived as Puig gives it away and has a little bit of a tongue lashing for Derek Williams. It's been that kind of season for San Jose. Sending it all the way back, Espinosa has been a prominent figure, but just too much space for Araujo. And it was the touch there from Chicharito, that first touch with the left that took Rodriguez out. He rounds the defender, and that is vintage Fox in the box stuff from the Galaxy captain with a captain's goal. LA 1-0. In a massive game, and as the fly standings right now, Los Angeles Galaxy into that 5th position in the Western Conference, level on points with the Portland Timbers. But remember, it's the Galaxy with the first of those 2 tiebreakers being victories, the second goal differential. The Galaxy have both of them, trying to distance themselves from the chasing pack, the Timbers, Minnesota, as well as Real Salt Lake. And realistically, if you look at it, the Galaxy get 2 wins from these last few games. They look really good. Fired aside now, and Julian Araujo trying to flick it forward. That one very much out of play. Hey, you can come watch your Galaxy take on Real Salt Lake for the last regular season home game on Fan Appreciation Day, coming up next Saturday, October 1st. All you have to do is visit LAGalaxy.com/schedule to reserve your seats today. That game, folks, is massive, even with a Galaxy victory. It does give them some wiggle room. However, don't count your chickens. A lot of soccer remaining to be played. Remember, the Galaxy with 3 games, including tonight, on the MLS docket. Throw it down for Christian Espinosa, quarter of an hour gone. Los Angeles out in front and looking the part. An important game this. All the way forward to Chicharito, playing it wide. This is Kevin Cabral as the overlap of Araujo cuts it inside. And he'll need some support, and he'll get it from Brugman. Here is the Uruguayan with space to operate. Deep defending from San Jose as Puig sprays it out wide to the right-hand side. Such a great passer, Puig. Great weight on the ball, wonderful vision and the technical skill to back up that vision. All the way wide for Mark Delgado, who's playing a little more withdrawn as of late with Puig inserted. Here's Cabral, who's come central, squares it. Puig with some space, bundled over from behind by Espinosa, and no foul from referee Alex Chilowitz. Here's Jackson Ewell igniting the San Jose counterattack, and Cowell, he's got himself a 3v3 with Ibobise and Espinosa. It goes to the left-hand side, and at first touch that just let the San Jose Earthquake striker a little bit behind it. Offside the call, so it wouldn't have counted anyway had they put it together, but Jackson Ewell with a wonderful exit ball to Cowell and provides so much of that cut and thrust, whether it's central or this time coming in from an inverted presence from left to right. All too narrow in the approach here for San Jose, who couldn't get it right, but Kate Cowell, one of 2 teenagers in the first 11, along with Nico Tsakiris. LA back in possession now in the 17th minute. Kevin Cabral leaving it now for Mark Delgado. This is Brugman. Galaxy with an accuracy of passing at 94%, nearly 70% possession here. Been brilliant. All the way forward now, and it's lazy from Brugman. Judson able to snip in there. Espinosa, the Argentine, dropping central, rides the challenge to very good effect. And here they come behind San Jose, and they nearly had a great opportunity from Sakiris and a wonderful carry from the teenager. Didn't get much wrong on that. Did well intercepting, riding a challenge from Brookman. Found the gap. He went right down the Galaxy throats. Trying to pick that top corner out from a central position just outside the D, but Nico Sakiris, his dad Sean, of course, the LA Galaxy under-17 head coach, involved in the LA Galaxy youth setup. His first ever start tonight, trying to make the most of it, the young buck. Positive moment for him. It's a San Jose team that can score some goals. Found the back of the net 46 times. It puts him just around the middle of the pack, about 5 behind Los Angeles. It's defensively where they've really had their problems, and it revealed itself. It was really poor marking on that goal. Much too easy for LA. No pressure on the ball on Araujo, and allowing Chicharito to set himself up and pick his spot. The Quakes still looking for that first opportunity on target. All the way back now for Derek Williams. As Luchi Gonzalez off his bench. Team that's really fallen upon hard times as of late, San Jose. Missing out on the playoffs for the 4th time in 5 years. After being eliminated on the 14th of this month by the Colorado Rapids. 2-1 victors in Commerce City. They can't play with the freedom of playing for contracts as well, so depends how you look at it. Could be liberating, but also some pressure individually speaking. Here's Jackson Ewells dropped into a deeper number 6 role. Paul Melly on this right-hand side, and here is the French-born American finding Espinosa, the Argentina designated player. Coming off a substitute appearance for the first time off the bench against FC Dallas last week. He's been rock solid, appearing in all 32 games so far for San Jose Earthquakes. Out of play it goes, throw in now for Los Angeles. Julian Araujo with the new pink lid. Quite the colorful attraction, trying to get some playoff mojo, perhaps. No doubt, this one really has a history of all kinds of oddities, strange behaviors, of course, hot tempers. This used to be one of the biggest rivalries in Major League Soccer prior to the Cascadia incarnation, and of course the addition of Chivas USA as well as LAFC. It goes all the way back to the days when they were known as the San Jose Clash back in 1996, featuring one Eric Ronaldo. He scored the first ever goal in Major League Soccer, but 27 years on, it's still one of the more compelling fixtures in all of Major League Soccer. So it goes back to Jonathan Bond, 20 minutes gone. The Galaxy riding that goal from Chicharito Hernandez. A big strike from him. The Galaxy with 52 goals, eclipsing the total of 50 in 2021. They kicked that attack into high gear. You wouldn't bet against them. 5 in their last 2. Here's Ricky Pooch drifting to the periphery. Gaston Brookman inside the center circle. They had it taken off his feet, and finally does. And it's Ewell with great movement, simply playing for Cal. But that's wonderful recovery pace from Julian Araujo. Nip in from behind and win it back. The Galaxy get possession. Here's Sega Koulibaly dribbling outside of his own penalty area. And smooth operating there from the French defender, finding Pooch, who wheels his way around. He is slick as you like, the Catalonian. Just a pleasure to watch, and what a lift he's provided. Everybody calling out for that Cam, or central attacking midfielder. There you go, that one is put to bed. Done and dusted. Speculative ball from Sami Gualcier. Easily met by the San Jose defense. All the way back now for Sega Koulibaly, who will utilize Julian Araujo as we get set to hit the midpoint of half number 2. I am Christian Miles. This is Galaxy Radio. The Galaxy on the assault once again. Played through by Chicharito, but too heavy. Going outside Mark Delgado. Good movement through the midfield. Take a look at a replay. Good strength from Julian Araujo to shoulder out the challenger, Cade Cowell. It'll be a real intriguing matchup between two of the bright young stars in Major League Soccer, Julian Araujo and Cade Cowell. A lot of international scouts taking an interest in both these young players. Here's Rodriguez trying to set it up for right fullback Marie. Controlled now by Nico Sakiris for Jutson. Brazilian out wide. Here's Ewell. One of those three changes from the team that drew against FC Dallas. Ibobisen drifting out wide to the left-hand side. San Jose ensconced in the LA half. Jutson bundled over from behind by Chicharito Hernandez and a free kick for the Quakes. 3 games without a victory. Drawn 2 defeats, and Alex Chilowitz having some stern words for the Galaxy captain, saying, look, in effect, this is your last warning. One more, you find yourself in the bad books. Soccer fans, secure your 2023 partial plan deposits now. Partial plan holders receive priority access for playoffs and a 10% discount at the team store. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. It's 1-877-342-5299, or you can email us at ticketplans@lagalaxy.com today. 24th minute, Galaxy nursing that 1-goal lead. Free kick, however, for San Jose. Nothing is assured. You're never home and dry in this fixture. Floated into the Galaxy penalty area and rising like a salmon was Derek Williams. A man who at one point turned down a move to Manchester United as a youth product to stay with his beloved Aston Villa. Sammy Grandsir is brought to the deck. And a professional foul, or tactical foul, as they like to say nowadays, slowing the Frenchman who is trying to get it going in the counter-attack. Rodriguez just nipping it on the heels of Grandsir. And a roll to play, setting up Gaston Brubon for the Galaxy's first on Saturday night against the Rapids. The Galaxy back in possession now, all the way back to Williams, in a higher press shown by San Jose. Galaxy with 65% of the ball. And already with 1 shot on target, which they've converted. And you have to give your credit here to the Earthquakes, haven't been rattled. They've been the better team since the goal, had more possession. It hasn't translated into any meaningful chances for the Northern Californians. As I mentioned, in dead last on 31 points, 12th drift of LA, 7 wins, 14 defeats, 10 draws. Here's Espinosa striding into the Galaxy half, trying to set the table for Marie, and out comes a fleet of foot Jonathan Bond. How about the pep in the Englishman's step? Johnny Bond. 5 saves against the Rapids. Galaxy come under a little bit of pressure in the late stages as they were down to 10 men in that affair with the sending off of Douglas Costa on the 62nd minute. No word from the MLS disciplinary committee, so as it stands, it's just a 1-match ban, but they do have until this coming week to take judgment on that incident. There could be another one in store for the Galaxy Brazilian designated player. If so, he would miss that massive clash next Saturday in Carson as Real Salt Lake come to town. Throw in for the Galaxy. Here's Chicharito Hernandez now. All the way back from Mark Delgado, works his way wide for Julian Araujo. Brugman. Galaxy calm and cool, looking assured and confident. Angled ball in from Julian Araujo. I'll tell you what, it's night and day. And something has changed with Julian Araujo's game. I've been saying it all season. The inclusion of Raheem Edwards, who really likes to get forward, has kind of befuddled Julian Araujo, who was that player who really bursted forward and made those marauding runs from his right back position throughout the most of 2021. More of a stay-at-home defender. Had a lot of interest from Mexico, as well as some overseas interest as well. May have gone to his head, but couldn't quite find his rhythm. And I tell you what a performance he put on Saturday night. Here's Grandsir on the corner kick. It pings around, drops to Puig. to their first effort from the penalty kick situation. A sprint in from Grandsier, hits it over far post, and Williams arrives, and it was a timely intervention from Paul Marie to thwart the Galaxy defender, who was really licking his chops. Another look at it is Grandsier on the burst, just tries to float one delicately, and credit the marking from Marie, who was well aware of it. So it'll be corner number 2 for LA, taking it short this time. Edwards, top of the box here, and it's Delgado slicing through it. Williams still forward. This is Sammy Grandsier, excellent touch. Grandsier is in, pulls it back from the byline. A big hand from Marcinkowski to deflect. The Galaxy sustaining this spell. Araujo works it around now for Raheem Edwards, the Canadian, and Puig on the move with Brugman. Those two with just a near telepathic understanding. Cabral's drifted to the left. Here comes the overlap from Raheem Edwards. Deep inside that San Jose defensive third. Edwards now, the former Toronto FC man, who won that treble with Greg Vanny 5 years ago in Ontario. Ricky Puig now pulling the creative strings once again, trying to slip it through. He's bundled over by Judson, and the referee's going to pull out the card here on the Brazilian. And Puig didn't take too kindly to that challenge from the San Jose hard man. Judson giving his 4th booking, first man caution tonight by referee Alex Chilowitz, and he just chops down rather cynically Ricky Puig here. Just too clever late. Brings down the Spaniard. I'll tell you what, Ricky Puig has taken his lumps so far, and I've been astounded with his slight stature, but his ability to withstand those challenges and pop right back up. Small but mighty. And Judson pleads his case, no avoiding his 4th yellow card in 2022. So one to watch. The Galaxy in the half-hour mark. Free kick, trying to add to their advantage here. And the better team in control through large stretches, even though San Jose putting together some decent possession as of late. It'll be Gaston Brumont standing over it. They'll take it short with Edwards. Wide now for Sammy Grandsier. Inverted run on the outside, and that's well orchestrated movement from the Los Angeles Galaxy as it ricochets off Marie. Corner kick number 3 upcoming here for the visitors. San Jose against it, up against the Kosh. JT Marcinkowski barking his orders. Near side corner kick. Trotting over to take it will be Sammy Grandsier, former Monaco man, through that same team that brought us Kylian Mbappe. And Grandsier drives one in. It's a great delivery from the Frenchman. It'll be another stab at it for the Galaxy. Really put San Jose under pressure and right into the heart of that 6-yard box. Grandsier with whip. San Jose able to meet it, however, in their defense. They'll have to remain vigilant. Grandsier once again. Galaxy haven't scored from a corner this season. This one, they're 186th. They pulled it back. San Jose rocked on their heels, and it drops to the feet of Espinosa, who's just bundled over by Chicharito, and this is going to be a booking. Not for so much the severity of the foul, but persistent infringement. Remember, Chicharito had gotten his warning about 15 minutes ago from the referee. No doubt about the foul. Anytime you put your hand on the upper torso or upper body, it is going to be a booking. So Chicharito Hernandez booked just moments after the first caution dealt to Judson. And Chicha receiving his 6th yellow card in 2022. Not on the caution suspension list. Still available for selection next weekend against Real Salt Lake. Fighting for their playoff lives as well. Not the case for San Jose, trailing a goal to nil after a 12-minute strike by Chicharito Hernandez, who's come to play. He's turned it on as of late. Say what you will about his flubs from the penalty spot. This man is playing some of the best football since he's come over from Major League Soccer, or to Major League Soccer, in 2020. Here's Rodriguez. Nifty ball to his right-hand side for Espinosa, the fellow South American, who says Brazilians and Argentines don't get along. Back now for Tanner Beeson, former Stanford man, the anchor. Part of that partnership with Rodriguez. Whip it around now. Cowell all the way back for Nathan. All Brazilian defensive partnership with Nathan and Rodriguez. Beeson kind of playing a different role. Switch role for him, usually playing as a center back, but coming out that left-hand side. He's not an attacking fullback in the modern sense of the position. The defend-first type of fullback who is difficult to beat, but very much an Iron Man and part of the setup here. Starting 25 of their 32 games. Throw in now for Cade Cowell on the opposite side for the Quakes. Drops to Espinosa now. Here is the teenager dispossessed. Drops all the way back for Beeson. This is Jutson for Igor Tsakiris, the 17-year-old on his MLS full debut tonight. Paul Merli, his right-hand side. Former France under-16, moved to the United States as a teenager. San Jose in possession. Had just about 35% of it. Haven't conjured up anything really of dangerous consequence as it drifts off the head once again at Moli and midfield. It's kind of gone astray. They've gotten some good penetration, but just unable to carve open this Galaxy team and create those clear-cut chances. Chicharito Hernandez bundled over at midfield. 34 minutes in the books. LA 1, San Jose 0. This is Galaxy Radio, an all-important 32nd game of the season. 33rd coming up next Saturday, the 34th in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks from tomorrow, the Galaxy will be away to the Houston Dynamo, who have also played the role of spoiler in the past. Here's Jutson regathering possession for the Quakes. Near side, Espinosa squares. Tsakiris can't get to it. Falls sweetly now to Jutson, the Brazilian. Really an elegant operator in his own right. That number 6 role, that deep lying playmaker, so to speak. And San Jose have a problem maintaining possession. It takes the ping off of San Grancier and out for a Quakes throw in. They're quick to take it into that central area, but sent out of the box. And here comes Ricky Puig igniting his counterattack for Sami Grancier. The flag is down, and Grancier in full flight will switch the point of attack wide to the right-hand side for his young countryman, Kevin Cabral, who kept it in, but allowed Cade Cowell to just come back and nip in and claim. Really like this Cade Cowell character. Get a chance to see him come through the ranks. Been a thorn in the Galaxy side since coming on as a young 16-year-old a few years ago. In fact, scored on his MLS debut in that 3-2 loss in Carson for the Quakes on August 29, 2020. Hard to believe now, in his 3rd season at just 18 years of age. A pretty good youth setup, though, up in San Jose. Here's Tsakiris, another one of them. Homegrown player. Abobise is caught in possession. The Galaxy win it back. Here's Delgado. Great tandem he's developed, along with Gaston Brugman, who's very much the distributor. Delgado, the destroyer. Wide now to throw in. This is Julian Araujo. Pink hair. Interesting stuff, I got to tell you. Better come with some game if you're going to come with that kind of lid. I'll tell you, after that decimation of the Colorado Rapids, which saw Julian grab his 8th assist, by the way. Entitled perhaps a little bit of the hair salon freedom. As Sega Koulibaly sends it back to Jonathan Bond, who hasn't had to make a save yet in his first 37 minutes. Galaxy spreading their fullbacks wide. A lot of distance between Koulibaly and Williams as Brugman will drop deeper in between. It's Araujo playing a little bit higher with Raheem Edwards staying home a little more, and that's a change in this Galaxy philosophy. It's been throughout most of the season when Edwards is given free creative license. Throw in now for San Jose, trying to get it together as we head into the final 10 minutes of half number 1. Long ball played out of the back from Jackson Ewell, entirely too heavy, and it's easy in the end for Jonathan Bond. Hey, Galaxy fans, 2023 season ticket memberships are available now. Don't miss out on a moment of home action next season. The Galaxy are for LA, by LA. Make sure you join now. Call 1-833-GALAXY. Just visit LAGalaxy.com/season tickets for more information. Kevin Cabral making a run. Disrupted well enough by San Jose. Lost 14 times in 31 games. The Galaxy with an impressive 12-12-7 record. Trying to capitalize here on 43 points coming into this one. Now on 46 in the live table into 5th position. Here's Ricky Puig driving and going for golazo. But the Spaniard, off by a hair, was always rising. Had so much power behind it, didn't he? Outside the box from about 20 yards away, drives it, trying to pick out that right-hand corner. Had Marsikowski at full stretch, but couldn't get the dip he needed. He is something else, Ricky Puig. Harbinger, perhaps a change, a watershed signing, I should say, for Major League Soccer as a whole. The up-and-coming young star, Ricky Puig, at just 23 years of age, opting to spend his development years, his prime years in MLS, preferring it to Europe, where he was on the outs, quite frankly, with Xavi in Barcelona. He was the next big young thing, along with Ansu Fati and company, but just never quite came to fruition. Here's Kate Cowell now, flaring out wide to that left-hand side and kind of starting his runs on the touchline. Haven't had much joy trying to spread out and stretch that Galaxy back four, but such is the luxury with the Galaxy in that early goal. And when you get early goals, the Galaxy, more times than not, translate that into victory. The Galaxy get that first goal. They've won 11 of their 16 games, only losing once. Here's Chicharito taking over possession now. A beautiful ball played in behind. Here's Sammy Grancier on the edge of the box. Grancier cuts it to the right. It's Sammy Grancier. Pings one in. And San Jose pinned back. Grancier lacking the finishing proficiency. But a bright moment for the Frenchman. But a super ball played out by Chicharito Hernandez. He tried to pick out that corner. Grancier to no avail. Scary moment for San Jose. Sammy Grancier cutting a nervous character out of JT Marcinkowski, the San Jose Earthquakes goalkeeper. Only goal, though, coming 12 minutes after kickoff from LA Galaxy's designated player, Chicharito Hernandez, who grabbed his 16th. 9 and 10, not a bad ratio, is it? That'll move him into the top 7 level with Jeremy Ebobisse. Actually tied for 5th coming into this game, so in the top 5, not too shabby. Puig able to win it back. Supported by Edwards. Here's Delgado. Grancier gets a hold of it now, and he'll send it back to Derek Williams. Want too many negative balls like that, but the Galaxy are a team that's predicating their philosophy on possession. High press right now. Puig back to Williams. Edwards right in front of Luchi Gonzalez, the San Jose head coach, and Puig, beautiful ball out, breaking lines. Cabral waits it now, but it's too light. Rodriguez able to recover as it was intended for Sammy Grancier. Good recovery there from the Brazilian. And the Galaxy win it back, however. Higher up, this is advantageous. Brugman takes a touch. Gaston Brugman, a golazo. An absolute ripper from the Uruguayan who can do no wrong. The Galaxy are feeling it. The playoffs are in sight. And LA are in super form. It's the Galaxy 2, the San Jose Earthquakes 0. Gaston Brugman off the turnover. Belts one right past JT Marcinkowski from 19 yards out. The goal at his mercy. It's 3-2 for the Uruguayan. Golazo with all kinds of sass and spice written all over it. What a goal. They have scored some classics as of late. And the Galaxy with a timely strike at that. Gaston Brugman makes it LA 2, San Jose 0. And that high press revealing another chance for the Galaxy, who score their second with their second shot on target. Make it 3-2 for Gaston Brugman. Unbelievable signing. This time a year ago, playing his football in the second division of Spain for Real Oviedo, in the top flight and capturing the spotlight here in Major League Soccer. It's a revamped, revitalized midfield with he and Ricky Puig once again combining to very good effect. And now it's out of the frying pan and into the fire for San Jose. Mark Delgado, all credit to the Galaxy number 8 with the assist, and Delgado will grab his third helper of the campaign. The Galaxy bossing it. Remember the all-important game in hand. The Galaxy, the game in hand on everybody except the San Jose team in the Western Conference. What I mean is you can see them leapfrog all the way up to the 5th position in the Western Conference. Should a victory be on the books tonight, they'll move past Minnesota and Portland into possession, sole possession of that 5th spot, but level on points with the Timbers. 2 games remaining after tonight. All MLS teams idle in this international break. This is a makeup fixture. San Jose now looking for the reply. Espinosa drives in the cross. The touch there from Jonathan Bond, who didn't want to take any chances, and it will reveal. Corner kick now for San Jose Earthquakes. Never been too menacing from these types of situations tonight. Trying to catch the Galaxy asleep at the wheel, perhaps. First corner of the night for the Quakes. It'll be near side. Espinosa lines up short. Cade Cowell on this near side trying to utilize that left foot to good effect. Final minute plus added on time. Galaxy in a zonal marking system, and right underneath it for LA is Derek Williams to send it into safety. Retrieved by Paul Marie as the Quakes sustain possession. Espinosa slithering his way through. 1 minute will be added on of stoppage time by referee Alex Chilowitz. It'll be a big switch to this left-hand side for Jackson Ewell. The Galaxy with good defending. That dead ball. Careless, though, from Mbobise. Strange old position for him to be in. That withdrawn left-hand sided roll, and he's chopped down by Kevin Cabral. Free kick here for LA. Coming up at halftime, get you caught up on all the comings and goings in this international break. Some stats and analysis. It's all coming up on the Galaxy halftime show. Galaxy in command. 2-0. Want to remain resolute. It's a team that hasn't had too many clean sheets as of late. They'll drive one in, San Jose, but straight into the gloves of the assured presence of Jonathan Bond. The Galaxy, a team defensively that, well, just really haven't had it. 7 shutouts on the campaign, but just 1 in their last 14 outings in MLS play, and that's going to do it. First half in the books. And Gaston Brugman with a golazo towards the end of the first half, combining with Chicharito. It is halftime here. The Los Angeles Galaxy out in front in this Cali Clasico. 2-0 over San Jose.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
Win big with a free BRC burrito from El Pollo Loco and the LA Galaxy. At home games this season, when the Galaxy score before halftime, Loco Rewards members get a free BRC burrito with the purchase of a large drink. Download the Loco Rewards app and cheer on the Galaxy for your chance at a free BRC. Plus, enjoy Loco Rewards benefits like exclusive offers, points with every purchase, and even faster curbside pickup. El Pollo Loco, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/newmember. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
This LA Galaxy Halftime is brought to you by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
And welcome back. It is halftime here on Galaxy Radio. What a great first half from the LA Galaxy, really picking up right where they left off last weekend against the Colorado Rapids. First half goals, 12 minutes after kickoff from Chicharito Hernandez, set up beautifully by Julian Araujo, and then Gaston Brugman with an absolute Uruguayan rocket 2 minutes from halftime, and that is where we stand. The Galaxy out in front and looking for their first win in 3 meetings against San Jose. Let's take a look back at some of the stats here in this one. The Galaxy with a lion's share of possession, as you would expect, at one point at 65, but end up with 54% of the ball, 5 shots, 2 of which have been put on target, both of which resulting in goals. But it's defensively where the Galaxy look more composed, more assured. They're not conceding chances, not allowing penetration into their final third. As a result, the San Jose team have yet to conjure up 1 shot on target, and that's fine by the Galaxy as they have put together 298 passes, the most accurate passing team in Major League Soccer, right back on it, completing 91.3% of their passes here in the first half. 4 corners for a team that's in the top 3 in Major League Soccer in terms of corner kicks taken. Just 1 for LA, but of course saves a big one. Neither goalkeeper really called into action, despite JT Marcinkowski being beaten twice. Really nothing of his own individual fault. And so far so good for Jonathan Bond, who hasn't been called into action. A couple of moments at the back he's had to play out, but that is just fine by LA. The less busy he is, the more that they like it as they look to gain ground on their Western Conference foes with this all-important game in hand. This is the Gally Classico, and the time is now. Points over performance. And fortunately for the Galaxy, they're getting a little bit of both here halfway through this all-important fixture. The Galaxy in the 5th position, looking good right now, but still plenty of football remaining. Stay with us. The halftime show rolls on with the Galaxy up 2-0 over San Jose.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/new member. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
And welcome back to halftime here on Galaxy Radio. I'm Christian Miles, and the Galaxy out in front 2-0 on first half goals from Chicharito Hernandez and Gaston Brugman. And after a 4-match winless run, now the Galaxy looking for back-to-back wins. They only need 2 wins in their last 3 games to assure themselves a playoff qualification, and they are well on their way to doing that. But most importantly, this team coming together, looking the part, assured, composed at the back, not allowing any penetration, absolutely befuddling this San Jose attack. Meanwhile, on the other end, they put together some great moves. Ricky Puig, his usual lively self. Gaston Brugman getting a little bit forward and providing that goal-scoring thrust from his distribution role in central midfield. And Julian Araujo making those marauding runs down that right-hand side. And who else but Chicharito Hernandez? What a first touch it was to set the Galaxy on their way after the 12th minute. And as a result, the Galaxy, well, they got 1 foot in the playoffs right now, currently in the 5th position. And hey, we don't want to count our chickens here, folks, but they take maximum points tonight. This result holds. They take sole possession of that 5th spot. And not out of the realm of possibility is moving into the top 4, and that means a first home playoff game if they can finish the season in the top 4 for the first time in 6 seasons going back to 2016. So plenty to feel good about. However, the Galaxy know that they have some unfinished business and don't want to get ahead of themselves. Want a little bit more sharpness in the attack. Couple opportunities that went begging from Araujo early on, as well as Sammy Grandsir, but certainly able to get forward with frequency. And 2 deep defending here from San Jose has invited this pressure, and the Galaxy utilizing their width to good effect and getting that thrust through the middle as well, as they have grown accustomed to in recent weeks since the arrival of Ricky Puig last month. So the Galaxy feeling good, as I mentioned, and why not? 2 goals out in front, a little bit of a luxury. We'll see how Greg Vanney approaches this second half. We will step aside one more time, but the final 45 is coming up on the other side. It's the Galaxy up 2-0 away to San Jose in the Cali Classico. Second half next.
free BRC burrito from El Pollo Loco and the LA Galaxy. At home games this season, when the Galaxy score before halftime, Local Rewards members get a free BRC burrito with the purchase of a large drink. Download the Local Rewards app and cheer on the Galaxy for your chance at a free BRC. Plus, enjoy Local Rewards benefits like exclusive offers, points with every purchase, and even faster curbside pickup. El Pollo Loco, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. About emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/newmember. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
It's time now for the second half of our contest. This LA Galaxy match is brought to you by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life.
And welcome back to Stanford Stadium. It holds 50,000, but it's pretty quiet up in Northern California for Chapter 2 of the Cali Classico. An advantage SoCal in his California State Derby as the Galaxy find themselves up 2-0 heading in to the second half. Strikes from Chicharito Hernandez on the 12th, and the 43rd minute golazo from Gaston Brugman, who's grabbed his third in 2 games, has LA poised for a first clean sheet in 10 games, but still a lot of soccer remaining from these two here. The Galaxy targeting a spot in the playoffs for the first time since 2019 after missing out on the last couple of seasons. It's been pretty paltry as of late. Remember, it's a team that's missed out on the playoffs 4 times in the last 5 years, so perhaps the tide is turning. I can't tell you from the looks of it, this is a Galaxy team that put together some strong moments. They look confident from back to front. Jonathan Bond not having to make one single save in the first half and really blunting any attacking threats from San Jose. Going forward, the Galaxy able to get width, they have mobility, spark, and creativity, and now looking to put this one out of contention and the throat on the jugular, trying to stamp out any hopes of a comeback from their rivals. But they certainly will do it. San Jose out of the playoff race, as I mentioned, eliminated earlier in that 2-1 loss on the 14th by Colorado Rapids. They did take points off of SC Dallas, and they have taken points, as I mentioned, off some very good teams this year, defeating LAFC, as well as taking maximum points against the Galaxy in July and the Portland Timbers. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. The Galaxy far from home and dry. 2 yellow cards in the first half. Chicharito booked for the Galaxy, and Judson booked for San Jose. A check of the watch, and Alex Chilowitz, the man in charge, calibrates us. Second half is in play. The Galaxy in their City of Dreams kit, going from left to right in that clean, fresh white. Sega Coulibaly back in possession now. Possession the order of the day, as it has been throughout the campaign, but possession with a purpose. Hate to sound cliche, but it's all too true. Greg Vanney, in fact, used that exact same phrase. They had more intensity against Colorado, more purpose, more direct when they had the ball. You've seen it tonight. Forward runs in behind and have really rattled San Jose to the tune of conceding twice. And the defense is conceded 66 times. Now with the worst defensive record in all of Major League Soccer, ripe for the picking, and San Jose will have to risk something and come out of their shell if they want to get a positive result out of this. Jonathan Bond, meanwhile, on the edge of his penalty area, and that long ball forward from the Earthquakes. Maybe a little gingerly there, but Bond has been ever present, featuring in all 32 matches this season. And down goes Gaston Brugman, or rather Mark Delgado, and it's going to be a yellow card here on Sakiris. Nico Sakiris on his first MLS start. Reckless boot. Might have been a little bit harsh against the team. He showed those studs up as Delgado came flying in. And Sakiris continuing his debate with referee Alex Chilowitz. That's always a conversation. It's one-sided, and more times than not, the player will lose that debate. Galaxy fans, 2023 season ticket memberships are now available. Don't miss out on a moment of action coming up next year. The LA Galaxy are for LA, by LA. Join now. Call 1-833-GALAXY. Or just visit us at lagalaxy.com/season tickets for more info. 47th minute from the outside here of the second half. Great to have you along. Good times for the Galaxy. Perhaps the worst is behind them. Certainly playing like a team that's headed to the playoffs. And Ricky Puig looking the part, twisting and turning. Brugman with an absolute nutmeg. Wrong-footing the defender, Judson, and here comes LA. Bright and fleet-footed, acres of space as Araujo bears down on the penalty area, hits the cross, takes a deflection, and Marcinkowski really quick off his line. My goodness, though. Brugman and Puig putting on a two-man show in midfield tonight. Greg Vanney is feeling some pressure. Missed the playoffs last year on the first tiebreaker. Really feeling that necessary pressure. I shouldn't say that, but really feeling that self-inflicted pressure that he wants these playoffs. Get that monkey off his back. Coach is seeing this team come together and play in the manner in which he wants. They've lost possession, however. Judson, Sakiris. 12 years difference there between the 29-year-old Judson and the 17-year-old Sakiris. Here's an overlap from Marie, takes the deflection. But there is the sure-handed Johnny Bond. Big 6'5" presence from Hemel Hempstead, just outside of London. Spent some time in the English and Welsh youth setups. And how about the around the room from Delgado, who gets caught in possession. Sakiris on the burst, and it's Sakiris and Bobise leaves it. Espinosa with no one on that right-hand side. It's a narrow approach here, as it has been throughout the evening from Jackson Ewell and the San Jose outfit. Got some width down this left-hand side a little bit, but it's Tanner Beeson in support. Judson slipping right past Ricky Puig, giving him a taste of his own medicine, but getting stuck in is Derek Williams to take it off the feet of Ibobise, and Sakiris commits the foul on Brugman. Free kick for Los Angeles. 112th minute between these two. As I mentioned, the Galaxy with bragging rights with 10 more wins in their previous 111 encounters. But have lost the last two, both on home soil. Galaxy victorious on their last visit to Northern Cal, but up at PayPal Park, 3-1 victors. The San Jose Earthquakes. Here's Derek Williams now for Ricky Pouge. And the withdrawn role of Gaston Brumont. The Galaxy can ill afford complacency as Koulibaly comes out of his shell on a run. Just a little clumsy and wild from the Frenchman. It's opened up space on this left-hand side for San Jose to counterattack, but great coverage from Mark Delgado. Kate Cowell just hasn't been able to kick it into the gear, but watch out when he does. He's a force to be reckoned with. San Jose in possession here, early stages of half number 2. Angled ball in as Marie comes forward. Cowell just on the edge of the Galaxy box. The entry ball for the fleet of foot. Marie sends it in, bicycle kick. It's flicked up and around. The Galaxy in trouble. And it's Jonathan Bond able to nullify things. Jackson Ewell with the acrobatics. Good movement here from San Jose. Marie comes in, Cowell. He continues his run as he pulls it back, takes a deflection in. The improvisation there from Jackson Ewell eventually falling to the feet of Ibobase. But he couldn't steer it on target yet. San Jose, nothing to lose at this point. And with house money, and they show high pressure to get their way back into it. Play the role of spoiler tonight. The loss wouldn't eliminate the Galaxy. However, a 2-goal comeback would really put a dent in their postseason hopes. Delgado squares. The Galaxy make their way inside that San Jose half as it sprays out wide to Sammy Grandcir. Entry ball for Chicharito, and it's Raheem Edwards who really won't have that one back. The less I say about that effort, the better. On his weaker left foot. With that late arrival on the edge of the penalty area. Delgado. Remember the days when they used to call him Marky, nicknamed Broccoli, back for his skinny stature and big hair. And Broccoli really is developed coming out of the Glendale area, Glendora area, blossoming the Chivas USA Youth Academy, moving on to Toronto. He had so much success with Greg Vanny and now enjoying himself in his first year as a member of this Galaxy team. But it's San Jose trying to find some inroads down that right-hand side, but perfectly positioned is Derek Williams. One of 2 changes tonight for Greg Vanny, with Kevin Cabral, who's pulled a vanishing act, so to speak. Haven't heard much from him, but Cabral on the hard thrust run, and Chicharito wrong-footing everybody, plays it forward. Cabral is in on the break. It's a 2v4, and Cabral heavy on the touch, gets it wrong once again. And San Jose able to recover. And Ibobase now, this one becomes stretched and opens up. He rounds his way, breaking lines. Left-hand side is Kate Cowell now. Halfway to that Galaxy half, and Kate Cowell prematurely lets one rip from about 30 yards away. Chicharito Hernandez has had some great first touches. Nutmegs, Tanner Beeson, and Nathan. Sets it up for Cabral, and just gets it caught in the spokes. Beauty. First touch on the goal, and then that touch through midfield slips it right between the legs of Nathan. He's having himself a game. He is on it. He's a form player, Chicharito, isn't he? He's our most strikers. Nathan leaves it for Marie, playing advanced here. Getting a foot in is Raheem Edwards, but he took a piece of Jackson Ewell with him, so a free kick from about 25 yards out for the San Jose Earthquakes to the left of the Galaxy goal. Substitutes getting warmed up. Chase Gasper, Dan Joveljic, Sasha Kleshchin, Victor Vasquez, and Efrain Alvarez amongst the subs tonight. The Galaxy with 54% of the possession at halftime. Jonathan Bond organizing his wall. Remember, 1 clean sheet in 14. It'll be an extra feather in the cap with 3 points to get that shutout. They haven't had one since July 24th. Here's Espinosa driving one in. Second ball up for grabs. Questions of a handball on Derek Williams. That is the appeal from San Jose. They might have grounds for an argument here, and this probably will be reviewed on VAR. It appeared that Derek Williams did handle. It pops up on that second ball. Gaston Brumont's hand is out, and it comes into that area by the armpit. No doubt about his hand being raised above his head. And did he handle is the question. It's tough to tell from our replays. It did hit the torso. Hand was extended. San Jose claiming otherwise. Alex Chilowitz in conference with the VAR booth here. Victor Rivas on the fourth official and Malik Badawi. So it's waved off, no penalty given. Would have been catastrophic for Los Angeles, just as we were talking about. They wanted that clean sheet. Offside, back the other way against the Galaxy. The 32nd game of the season. Yellow card. Away from the ball by Alex Chilowitz. It appears it might be going against Sammy Grandsir, and that is indeed the case. So Sammy Grandsir, given the booking. Time wasting, joining Chicharito, fourth man caution tonight. Even though it is Sammy Grandsir's fifth yellow, still available for selection next weekend against Real Salt Lake. Remember, you go 5 games without a yellow card in Major League Soccer, and you're docked 1 or subtracted 1. You call it the good behavior clause. Long ball out of the back from Jonathan Bond, making it difficult there for Raheem Edwards, and it's San Jose able to claim it. Going all the way back is Rodriguez for his keeper, JT Marcinkowski will give it a ride. More advanced Derek Williams now, and it's Nico Tsakiris, the 17-year-old, in his first MLS start. He's been bright, but gives it away. Charitable. The youngster at Sega Koulibaly, he's bungled over. He's got to be careful, Tsakiris. Already carrying that yellow card. It just comes over the back. Sega Koulibaly, it is Koulibaly's countryman Cabral, who's bungled over by Jackson Ewell. Free kick for Los Angeles. Galaxy fans, the all-new 2022 Season of Dream, City of Dreams kit is now available. This kit honors the clean, classic, and elegant white kits of the Galaxy's past with an LA twist. You can get yours now in the LA Galaxy team store. 2-0, San Jose down. First half strikes from LA's Chicharito and Gaston Brugman with a rocket. Scored some great goals as of late. And the brace against Colorado last weekend, and right back in the mood. His goals, they come in bunches, don't they? Galaxy in control of their own destiny. Here's Grandsir, a beautiful ball for Chicharito, pulls it back, plays it over. It's Cabral, this could be his moment, and Cabral flubs his lines. My, oh my, the struggles continue for Kevin Cabral. You couldn't have asked for something better. A sensational ball played in by Sammy Grandsir. Chicharito sets it up. It's an acute angle, but he drives it side netting. It's a player, I'm afraid, that just doesn't have any confidence whatsoever right now. Unfortunately, unable to cash in. Substitution coming up here for San Jose. So we'll see Remedy come in. Tanner Beast out. We'll see Trauco set up here. So Remedy, who can operate in his central midfield role, and we'll see Trauco coming into that back four as well, that left back position for Beeson. And here is Trauco, trying to set it up for Kane Cowell to no avail. And all the way back for LA. Galaxy in possession now. Puig, who hasn't had much of a touch here in the second half. Remedy, one of the players that sacrificed from that 1-1 draw against FC Dallas. The Galaxy have gotten their width once again. Sammy Grandsir running right at Rodriguez. So Eric Remedy coming in, the Argentine. Let's see if he can restore some order in the center of the park. corner upcoming now for Los Angeles. They'll take it short, going back to Raheem Edwards. Here's Puig, lovely 1-2. And you don't say this too often, but Puig's first touch, doesn't mind taking a deflection. So make it corner number 6 coming up for LA. Already with a half a dozen in Puig on that far side. Hour gone. And more substitutions. We'll see Efrain Alvarez come in for Kevin Cabral. He'll take up a role on that right-hand side. This is going to change the complexion. Alvarez has played so many games lately. Third game in succession, he's been a second-half sub. It's driven in by Puig, sets up. Grandsier thought about it, puts it back on the right. It's Grandsier. Great save from Marcinkowski. My goodness. He had to get low. And a brilliant save there from J.C. Marcinkowski, his first of the evening. To deny Sammy Grandsier from the top of the box. It was hit with venom by the Frenchman who tried to pick that bottom corner, but sent it right to the keeper. Decent effort. This third would surely spell curtains. A demoralizing blow for San Jose, but Marcinkowski keeping hope alive. Galaxy have had their chances. So one of the 5 substitutions utilized for the LA Galaxy. 2 here for San Jose as we move into the second half. Wide in this near side for Julian Araujo. Good movement from Chicharito. The back heel for Puig. Difficult to handle, a lot of fizz on it. He's played some good balls, some excellent touches from Chicharito. One of his best performances I've seen in a while. It'll come out now. Kate Cowell couldn't control it. It's been a rough outing for San Jose's number 44. Galaxy with a chance to look at it. Delgado with 2 assists tonight. He's been credited with that hockey assist on that first goal from Chicharito. Playing the initial ball for Julian Araujo, squared for the Mexican. It's a foul against Mark Delgado in the 63rd, right in front of the watchful eye of the assistant referee on this near side. Trauco from Peru, getting a rare run out here. Doesn't see too much action. The fullback from Peru coming on and making his Major League Soccer debut. Galaxy out of possession right now. Trauco. Plays it a decent ball. It's angled to that opposite side. Espinosa was arriving. Couldn't quite control it. Sammy Grandsier tracking all the way back. Couldn't get his way in. Did well enough, however. Miguel Trauco coming over by way of Saint-Étienne in France, which were sent down to Ligue 2 last year. Here's Puig now, and the Galaxy looking to regroup. Here's Efrain Alvarez finally getting that first touch. Alvarez. This should provide a little bit more creative license on those runs for Julian Araujo, who's gotten forward already, but see more of an inverted, natural central presence tendency from Efrain Alvarez, who's rumored to have stated his desire to leave the club. San Jose able to get it back now, and it's taken away. However, possession all too short-lived for their liking. And here comes a 3v4 led by Sammy Grancier, who's just caught from behind. Good backtracking there. And that was Eric Remedy, the Argentine, dropping in. Here it is for Ibobise, and racing off his line. Decisive take that time from Jonathan Bond, as Ibobise was bearing down. Galaxy with a slight scare. Suddenly the substitutes having a positive impact. And down goes Mark Delgado. Ibobise, he's been a thorn in the Galaxy's side. One goal in each of the last 2 meetings, which have both been victories. Back the other way now, and the Galaxy looking to put this one beyond reach. Back to Gaston Brubon now, and the Galaxy looking to open things up. Puig, expert ball from Efrain Alvarez, drifting central now, and the thrust out wide to the right-hand side. Wonderful ball for Araujo, squares it in for the hard-running Delgado. What movement, what a move. It was nearly capped off, but a timely intervention at the back from Rodriguez, snuffing out that threat. Back to front, flowing, fleet-footed, and free-flowing football. A pleasure to behold. Midpoint of half number 2. Great to have you along with us on Galaxy Radio. The Galaxy on the precipice of 2 consecutive wins, all but assuring themselves of a place in the playoffs. Still not mathematically qualified, but 1 foot in. Currently in the live table in the 5th position in the Western Conference, level on 46 points with the Portland Timbers. Here's Puig, who has his pocket picked from behind by the Argentine Remedy. Goes down under the challenge of Edwards. Nicely done and well done. As San Jose behind Trauco. Ewell now will utilize Remedy, trying to liven things up in the midfield, and he has, spraying balls out of the back, letting those runners trying to latch onto it, whether it be Espinosa on the right or Cowell on the left. Good night of soccer. The only game tonight in MLS during this international break. A makeup fixture is some power outages plaguing the San Jose and Northern California area earlier this summer. Originally scheduled for, I believe, around June. So back the other way now. The Galaxy trying to manage this one. And it's something that they haven't taken that final step. That could be the next step in their evolution here. Can they manage an opponent, kill off any threat of a comeback? As they say in the soccer world, the metaphor, put your foot on the jugular. Here is Delgado. Alvarez. Sublime stuff from the kid. Trying to find his role, trying to find his niche with this team. And Grancier's had a good outing today, stretching things on the left-hand side. Here's Puig. Chicharito. Good synergy between those two as Delgado plays it up. Triangles developing. Efrain Alvarez plays it in. Chicharito is in. Joy, delight, effervescent, and fizzy football. How about them Galaxy folks? It's LA 3, San Jose 0. Wow. Passing of the highest order, tiki-taka, shredding San Jose to pieces on a well-worked goal between Mark Delgado, Efrain Alvarez, and Chicharito Hernandez. Beautifully taken, first-time finish, the brace in the books. Chicharito Hernandez nutmegging JT Marcinkowski, picked that one out of the back of the net. LA heading for all 3 points. Confidence oozing out of this team. The goal on the 69th minute might say against the run of play a little bit. But what a move. The manner in which it was built. Anybody doubting the leadership of Chicharito Hernandez, doubt it no more. A man who came in with purpose, 10 goals in 10 games when it matters down the stretch. Say what you will about the Panenka, say what you will about the missed penalty kick, he has come to play. Already now with 17 in 2022. So now San Jose up against it, 20 minutes left, trying to get their act together. That will move Chicharito Hernandez past Jeremy Ebobisse. Here's the aforementioned Ebobisse, who's in. Got goal side of Derek Williams, and he did really well in the end. So that will put Chicharito Hernandez in the 5th position in the MLS goal scoring race. Just one behind Jesus Ferreira, who's away with the U.S. men's national team on international duty, which was embarrassed in Dusseldorf yesterday by Japan, 2-0. Not a good outing for Berhalter's men. However, Greg Vanney and company looking good, well poised. Here is Grand Cyr going right back to work. Good recovery from Nathan. Signed for Miguel Trauco. Remedy. Remedy nowhere to go. Benji Kikanovic is also checked in. 3 substitutions utilized. Kikanovic taking up a role wide on that left-hand side. Back the other way, and it's Espinosa who's in. He's brought to ground. Referee's pointed to the spot. Penalty for San Jose. LA will plead their case, but there's no denying it. It's a clear pen. Beautifully played through by Sigaris and Zakiris. It was Espinosa brought down by Bond. It looked to be shoulder to shoulder with Raheem Edwards. Just wrong foots the keeper. It's going to go against Bond. Clear penalty, no doubt about it. So the Los Angeles Galaxy, 7th time they've rewarded the opposition with a trip to this spot. Bond is saved 1 time this year, and that was back on August 6th against Sporting Kansas City's Johnny Russell. So Jonathan Bond, that was his only saves as he's faced 12 in his MLS career, and he will go up against a man who beat him a couple of months ago in Carson, in Espinosa. And Espinosa, sure-footed, and the Argentine against the Englishman. And this to foil LA's clean sheet. And a chance for a lifeline here. Christian Espinosa. Trying to breathe life into San Jose. Trying to play the role of spoiler. So it'll be Bond against the little Argentine. Moments after the Galaxy were running riot. So some clarification as the referee looks to get it right. While they're reviewing it, might remain to be seen. Either way, it was Kikanovic coming in for Cowell. Here's Espinosa, sends the keeper the wrong way, and San Jose are back in it. Christian Espinosa from the spot, his 2nd goal in as many games this season against the Galaxy, and his 7th of the season. It's San Jose 1, the Galaxy 3. Espinosa with an expert penalty, disguised it really well. Sent the keeper to the right, opens it up, and slams it into the side netting. You don't take him any better than that. Well done, Christian Espinosa. taking one as you would expect from a designated player. His first goal in 10 games. San Jose fans in good throat. Substitution for Los Angeles. It will be Vasquez coming on, Brugman off, and Jovalic will get a chance to run out. I remember it was Dejan Jovalic who scored the brace in that 3-2 loss in Carson on July 13th. So he'll get a chance to give us a look at that partnership between he and Chicharito that just hasn't really quite come off despite the goal-scoring prowess of both of those two. Dejan Jovalic has found the back of the net 10 times, Chicharito 17. Here's Puig trying to add to that total, sending it wide for Victor Vasquez, who was rested last weekend, didn't play a part against Colorado. The Galaxy, no clean sheet, and that's really a bitter pill for them to swallow. It's been their Achilles heel. They let San Jose back into it. Here's Alvarez scooping one in to the penalty area. It's played in. Chicharito heading for the hat trick. Couldn't sort out his feet quick enough. San Jose 1, LA 3. 2 goals in the first half from Brugman and Chicharito. Chicharito on target on the 69th. Only to see Espinosa grab one back on the 74th to make it a 2-goal game. But a long ways to go for San Jose if they want to take something positive. Tommy Thompson coming in for Paul Marie as well. Back the other way now for Vasquez. It's in now. A quick head up from Jovalic. The Serbian couldn't get it off his feet quick enough. And it comes out wide on this near side for Kinkanovic. Kinkanovic slowed by Puig. Well won back from Puig. And I have to tell you, that's another aspect of his game. All the headlines going to his free-flowing attacking proficiency and the goals, the through balls. But as a kid that gets stuck in, he wins balls. He rides challenges. Underrated in that aspect, perhaps. Something that should be noted. Here's Efrain Alvarez, waits it perfectly. Chicharito looking for the hat trick. No, not this time. A wonderful ball played in from Efrain Alvarez. And Chicharito's body language, he can't believe it. And the way he's playing tonight, neither can I. Good touch, hold-up play from Jovalic, puts it right into the path for the Mexico man. And trying to beat the keeper to the near post is Marcinkowski and come off his line. Wow. Mamma mia. Sakiris off. Another change here, the 5th and final, as the old reliable Shea Salinas comes back in. 36 years of age, on his 15th MLS season. He'll get a chance to run out. Sakiris will come off. Meanwhile, Romedi's in. Played really well since coming on as a substitute. Here's the goal scorer, Espinosa, pulls it right back in. Bobise pops up, but didn't time his jump. Just underneath it and sent it well high. He's had some chances tonight. Really just hasn't taken them. Maybe he just plays it out. Angle ball from Espinosa. Hits it first time, and troublesome for LA. They don't win this header. And it was Bobise with some hops right in between the two central defenders. And on that moment, and on their moment, San Jose can play and get forward and slice you open. They did so on that occasion. So Jovalic all the way back. In full flight now, he's got Chicharito in front of him, squared it out for Victor Vasquez. Efrain Alvarez puts it on that left and belts it into row B. Efrain Alvarez will want to have that one back. My, oh my. He's got to do better with this, really does. Beautiful ball from Jovalic, unselfishly squared. Had a chance to take a touch and set himself and just curls it well over the bar. And Alvarez, lacking sharpness in front of goal is a good way to put it. Espinosa supported through the middle now. And here they come behind Tommy Thompson, who just came on. Substitute finds his way to his other substitute, Shea Salinas, trying to drive his way in. He's a guy that's really profited in this stadium. 3 goals and 5 assists in 6 games for Shea Salinas. matches played at Stanford Stadium. He loves this ground, loves this field. Loves playing against the Galaxy. Unused substitute in the last two, but why not give the old man a run out? Show the kids how it's done. Flick through from Ibobise, too heavy for Kukanovic, and it'll come out for a Galaxy goal kick. Soccer fans, secure your 2023 partial plans now. Partial plan holders receive priority access for playoffs and a 10% discount at the team store. Call 1-877-3-GALAXY. That's 1-877-342-5299. Or if you prefer, email us at ticketplans@lagalaxy.com. 3-1. 10 minutes remaining. Galaxy nearly there. Here's Trauco. Peruvian on his MLS debut tonight. Centering ball nicely read by Raheem Edwards. Delgado. Jovalic gives it away. Trauco with a good read on it, but Victor Vasquez dropping in. It's going to be a foul against the Galaxy as Trauco was infringed. So the Galaxy with no shutout, as I mentioned, with 7 on the campaign, but none in 15 games, or 1 in 15 games rather, none in their 10 matches since July 24th, and a 2-0 win over Atlanta United. Still 2 more substitutions available for Greg Vanning. Here's Ibobise dropping deep. Trying to play the role of facilitator here for Shea Salinas. Did really well, Salinas, skinning both Araujo and Alvarez. Ibobise setting his feet and firing and dragging it wide. He's had a tough night, Ibobise, in front of goal. Put himself in very good position. Has a good work rate. Wonderful season for him. He's tripled his output from 2021 when he scored 5 times in 24 appearances for both San Jose and Portland Timbers. Came over 13 months ago in that trade from Portland. Matias Almeida seeing him more of a natural number 9 center forward. It's where he's wanted to play after he's really played in all kinds of roles, almost an attacking utility man for the Timbers. Here's Vasquez on the header now, and the Galaxy looking to pour forward. Jovalic's ball right behind Edwards, who's gotten forward on his left-hand side. Puig enjoying his football, playing with spirit and a smile. Alvarez trying to link with Chicharito. It breaks for Amedi. Amedi shoving Chicharito to the ground, and it's going to be a free kick for LA. Galaxy still with 2 substitutes available, as I mentioned. Amedi, who's been bright, really the first foot he's put wrong, loses possession, and just makes a play for the man. Suppose the ball. So the final 2 substitutions coming in, it's going to be Danny Aguirre and Nick DePuy coming on. Chicharito Hernandez, it's as though he'll be coming off here. Nick DePuy's been used sparingly coming on. The Galaxy shutting up shop, bringing off their striker, their central defender. Chicharito Hernandez gets a hug and a big fat smile from Greg Vanning. Meanwhile, Danny Aguirre coming on for Ricky Puig. They are shutting up shop. Ricky Puig also gets a well-deserved hug from his head coach. So Nick DePuy on, first time in 5 games for his 18th appearance of 2022. And all the cards have been played. Good to see Danny Aguirre rewarded for his time with LA Galaxy 2, given a senior team contract, and comes on for the 11th time. Last appearance, scored his only goal of his career back on August 28th in that 2-1 win away to the New England Revolution. What a goal that was. Surprisingly, I haven't seen him since. He can play that role in the center of the park. Almost a similar player to that of Mark Delgado. Simple facilitator. Can drop into a 6 or an 8. Kind of knit those midfield lines, but the simplicity of his play really is his strong point. Here's Shea Salinas meanwhile. 5 minutes to go. And here comes Rodriguez. San Jose trying to make a game of this. They worked it wide to this right-hand side for Tommy Thompson, who pulls it in, sets it up. Kikanovic took a deflection off of Sega Coulibaly, and it will be a corner kick, a rare one at that here for San Jose. Got the timber, can really do some damage. It's the second of the evening. Espinosa to take it. Rodriguez forward along with Nathan. Kikanovic amongst the targets. Good delivery from Espinosa, and rising was Nathan, who couldn't get over it. Great delivery. And Nathan, above all others, the second time that they've had this free header. We saw it from Ibobise, and now it was Nathan popping up. No one attacking the ball from the Galaxy. Looking a little soft on those dead balls. Look, things are looking up. The Galaxy playing good football. The better of these two teams, but they are by far from the finished article, and Greg Vanney will be the first guy to tell you that. Make sure you stay with us. Got the post-game show coming up. Tell you what it all means. Take a look ahead. We'll see where the Galaxy land. I think you're going to like it. It's all coming up on the Galaxy Radio post-game show. Victor Vasquez now in the 87th minute with the Galaxy up by 2, 3-1. Here's Efrain Alvarez. One of the 5 subs deployed here from Greg Vanney in the second half. He loses out, and here comes Ramedi, plays it forward for Ibobise, and supported by Kikanovic, who's got full thrust behind him. Kikanovic making his way for the byline. Did it go over the byline? It didn't, so it's going to be a corner kick here for the San Jose Earthquakes. They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink late on, trying to make a game of it, as I said, but like these two teams, they don't like each other whatsoever. Here at Stanford Stadium, 11th time they've tangled since 2012. A season to forget is another year of futility, but perhaps there's a bright note for the Quakes. Espinosa out in front, it flashes in front of everybody, incredibly. San Jose don't score, and again, the Galaxy looking lackluster, looking porous, and vulnerable on set pieces. Good flick forward at that near post run. I believe it was Kikanovic who tried to make it for Ibobise on that glancing header. He couldn't react quickly enough, but what a delivery from Espinosa. Serves up a super ball. The Galaxy right back in possession. Vasquez, Efrain Alvarez wheels around Jackson Ewell. Alvarez head up, picks out Joveljic. Trying to sort out his feet. The Serbian nowhere to go. Defended well by Trauco. Had his number there. Dejan trying to get into the scoring act here. It's been quiet as of late with no goals scored in his last 6 appearances. Back all the way to the other end, and Williams will send it back to Jonathan Bond. Much last scoring in that 3-3 draw on August 19th against the Seattle Sounders. Scored 2 of his 10 2 months ago against this very same San Jose team in that 3-2 loss. Those rare starts from Joveljic as Trauco sends an angled ball and had LA a little perplexed. Come watch your Galaxy take on Real Salt Lake for the last regular season home match on Fan Appreciation Night, coming up Saturday, October 1st. Visit lagalaxy.com/schedule to reserve your seats today. Purely academic at this point, final minute plus added on time. Salinas combining with Remedi, dispossessed there by Delgado, just got a foot in. And now the Galaxy trying to kill this one off. Vasquez, the 35-year-old, plays it for the youngster Efrain Alvarez. 15 years of age between those two. Vasquez brought back into Major League Soccer after some stints in the Middle East and in Europe. Reunited with Greg Vanney, with whom he shared so much success in Toronto. Well, some concern here from referee Alex Chilowitz, who's going to have a word with Julian Arau. Something on the pitch, actually. 4 minutes confirmed have been added on. Referee Victor Rivas flashing the sign here on this near side touchline. Play resumes. So we'll probably see a little bit more than that 4 minutes. Here's Julian Araujo or Dejan Joveljic dropping into a deeper role. Efrain Alvarez has played some great through balls in. Space opens up the game in front of him. He can pick a pass to that left foot, and tucking in from that left-hand side. Salinas, though, sloppy out of the back, and Aguirre claims. Here's Vasquez. Edwards roams forward. Danny Aguirre has profited from his time down with LA Galaxy 2. The few players give it a chance now, and it was nearly in for Vasquez as it pinged around, but Marcinkowski able to get there quickly. Galaxy able to get it back. Aguirre all the way back for Williams. They just need to see it out right now. Start thinking about Real Salt Lake, but they've coughed it up. Ibobise, he's come forward. They could make it very interesting here. Kankanovic will need some support on the edge of the Galaxy box. Twisting and turning is the youngster. Trauco, substitute. Only card shown here from San Jose. Shea Salinas going right back to work, pokes it through for Kankanovic. Kankanovic, who earned that penalty kick brought down by Araujo in the last meeting. Subsequently converted by Christian Espinosa. Way back now for Rodriguez. The Galaxy weathering the storm late on. Just want to get out of here, take all 3 points, take their spot amongst the top 5 in the West. They are on the ascendancy unless something drastically changes here in 2 minutes. It's Ewell that just may do that. Ewell, strong challenge from Araujo. Kankanovic wheels around. Espinosa serves up a lovely ball, but it was just too far out in front of Ibobise. Here's Salinas, who retrieves it, serves it right back into the area, and repelled to good effect by LA. They're under the cosh right now. Here's Remedi trying to slot it through, and it's Araujo who gets a foot to it first. Vasquez down. It's corner flag time. What a ball from Vasquez to set Efrain Alvarez on his way. Pulls it centrally, tries to switch it for a wide open Joveljic, but not enough on it to reach the Serb. Rodriguez takes over, working it wide to this right-hand side. We are into the 4th minute of stoppage time of the 4 allotted. Miguel Trauco. Minnesota will set their sights for a visit of Minnesota next Saturday, and then the following Sunday, finishing up their campaign away to the Seattle Sounders on decision day. But won't matter anything for them. Seattle still plenty to play for in that hunt for that final spot. Ewell wide, Espinosa looking for some Argentine flair. Here's Thompson on the overlap. Good enterprising play. San Jose perhaps really saving their best for last. They can knock on the door here on this corner kick, opposite side. Espinosa lines it up, and this one should swing out. They'll bring up Nathan. They'll bring up Rodriguez. Kankanovic amongst the targets as well. And they finish with a flourish as they float one up. Here's Trauco, who tried to catch it. The flick on, it pings around and deflects in. And the Galaxy have conceded in stoppage time. First to react, was it Trauco? It looked to be. And suddenly a 3-0 walkaway is all that much more nervous. Hold the phone here. The Galaxy don't deal with it and do not clear their lines. It's caught by Trauco, flicked on by Kankanovic. He gets the goal. His 6th of the season. The Galaxy asleep at the wheel. It took a deflection rather on Williams. So Nathan with the header. Deflected off of Williams. The own goal counts. Too little, too late. And in the end, full time comes. A disappointing finish as the Galaxy had them pinned in. A wonderful first half. Chicharito with the brace tonight. Gaston Brugman grabbing one in the first half, and a rocket of a golazo. However, Christian Espinosa, after Jonathan Bond brought down the player, saw the Argentine convert to make it 3-1 on the 79th. And then it was Williams with the own goal moments ago. But what a performance from the Los Angeles Galaxy. They are back in the top 5 and have 1 foot in the playoffs. Stay with us. The post-game show is next. Final score, LA Galaxy 3, San Jose 2. Post-game show next.
Single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Win big with a free BRC burrito from El Pollo Loco and the LA Galaxy. At home games this season, when the Galaxy score before halftime, Loco Rewards members get a free BRC burrito with the purchase of a large drink. Download the Loco Rewards app and cheer on the Galaxy for your chance at a free BRC. Plus, enjoy Loco Rewards benefits like exclusive offers, points with every purchase, and even faster curbside pickup. El Pollo Loco, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame. This LA Galaxy match has been brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. By Herbalife Nutrition, nutrition for a better life. And by Wingstop, the flavor of the LA Galaxy. Order now at wingstop.com.
And welcome back. Stanford Stadium, the venue tonight. The LA Galaxy victorious. They are in the top 5 on 46 points, level with the Portland Timbers as they win back-to-back games. 3-2 winners tonight over the San Jose Earthquakes. It looked all but assured, but San Jose making a game of it, going 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. At the death, it was Nathan grabbing one, but too little too late, and the Galaxy hang on for the victory, avenging that 3-2 loss by the same scoreline, by the way, back in July in Carson. Time now for our Save of the Matches is brought to you by Spectrum Mobile, the fastest growing mobile provider in the nation. You have to take your hat off to JT Marcinkowski, who really didn't have a heck of a lot to do tonight, but managed to get down well despite being nutmegged by Chicharito on one of the goals, making one of his big saves, the only save tonight, denying the Galaxy of what would have been a fourth, but in the end, it doesn't matter as the Galaxy take maximum points, looking very well poised and looking very good ahead of that big clash against Real Salt Lake coming up in Carson on Saturday night. All right, we're going to take a closer look at this one, tell you what it means from the Galaxy, not just in terms of points and results and stats, but what it means from a mentality standpoint, from a football and performance standpoint. LA Galaxy 3, San Jose 2, post-game show continues.
Course of LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/newmember. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
And welcome back. Post-game show continues here tonight on Galaxy Radio as the Galaxy get a big victory, their 13th of the season, back-to-back wins in which they have scored 7 goals in their last 2 games. Wonderful performance throughout most of it. A little bit of a late game collapse. Once again, the Galaxy don't get the clean sheet, but what matters right now, points over performance. Most of it was there in the latter. However, it was all there in the former as the Galaxy take all 3 here and move up to 46 points, as I mentioned, and not just in possession of that 5th spot as they move parity in terms of games played in the Western Conference, but now they're just 1 point out of that top 4 spot currently occupied by Nashville on 47 points. So it's not outside of the realm of possibility that they could leapfrog the Tennessee side and perhaps take a spot in the top 4, and that would mean a chance to host a playoff game in the first round if the cards did fall right for the Galaxy. But a lot of time between now and then. We don't want to count our chickens before they hatch. Time now to go to our man of the match presented by Herbalife Nutrition. Nutrition for a better life. Normally I have a hard time with the man of the match because there's been so many good performers, and you can almost give it to Ricky Puig week in and week out. But tonight, no doubt about it, Chicharito Hernandez with an excellent performance. Not just the brace in the second half, but getting things going for this team. It was a wonderful performance from them. The brace, of course, the last time out, but not tonight. But Chicharito really on target, had great touches, wonderful timing, played in some great balls, set up chance after chance for the Galaxy, who couldn't take them on several occasions, but looked the part. But congratulations to Chicharito Hernandez, the Herbalife Nutrition man of the match, nutrition for a better life. Let's go to the stats, shall we, and see how it breaks down. The Galaxy with 55%, 4 opportunities on goal. San Jose with 13 shots, 3 of which were on target. 1 block in for San Jose. 4 yellow cards tonight. Judson and Sakiri's caution. Sammy Grandsir and Chicharito also given yellow cards, but it will not affect their availability for the Saturday visit of Real Salt Lake. We look at saves, and just 1 for Jonathan Bond and 1 for JT Marcinkowski, who did a good job early on to deny them of a 4th. But when all is said and done, the only stat that really counts is that goals. And LA just edging one out on the odd one, 3-2, avenging that defeat in Carson 2 months ago by the very same scoreline against their Cali Clasico rivals. And that means the Galaxy have won on their last 2 visits to Stanford Stadium against their adversaries, San Jose. So all bodes well. Up next for San Jose, at home to Minnesota, and then finishing out to Seattle, the Galaxy. Real Salt Lake come visit, and then they will end it on the road 8 days later away to the Houston Dynamo. What it means right now, and I can tell you, this is a team that needed this performance. Yes, we know they've had flashes of brilliance. They can play well, but can they do it consistency, and can they find that consistent link in generating those chances by being more direct, combining possession with purpose? I think that's been answered. They did that tonight. They did it last weekend. Now the question is, can they shore up shop and manage games from minute 1 to minute 90? Throughout most of this 1 3/4 of it, the Galaxy did just that, stifling San Jose going forward, but a bit of a foot off the gas. Some timely substitutions from San Jose allowed them to get back into it. Some unsure defending and some vulnerabilities on corner kicks and dead balls certainly are something I'm sure Greg Vanney will want to target in the week leading up to next weekend's clash against Salt Lake City. However, by and large, the Galaxy had to be pleased. 3 points is 3 points, as they say in the soccer world, and the Galaxy will take that. Thank you very much. That's going to do it for us on behalf of all the good people here with the LA Galaxy. I'm Christian Miles. Once again, the final score, LA 3, San Jose 2, as they take the Cali Clasico in the second chapter. Until next time, this is Christian Miles saying good night from Stanford Stadium.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum Mobile. You could save hundreds of dollars on your mobile bill. Plus, there are no added taxes, hidden fees, and no contracts. Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator today, and in 3 easy steps, you'll see how much you could save by switching. Visit spectrummobile.com/save. Spectrum Internet required. Savings may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit spectrummobile.com/save for details.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel has another reason for you to come in today. For a limited time only, Yamava is giving all new and inactive members a buy one, get one free buffet. Plus, new members can win up to $1,000 in free play for signing up a Club Serrano membership. You'll earn rewards from playing any of the 6,800 slots or table games. Experience SoCal's best buffet and resort. Yamava is your home to big wins and even bigger prizes. Go for a BOGO today. Details at yamava.com/newmember. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.